walking with Christ Jesus. Man, I fell in love with him and been walking right ever since, man. I remember as a young boy, sitting in church, I would hear about Jesus. Never really did I. Amen, 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 amen. Thank God for another day. Thank God that you are here today. I thank God that, and I pray that you are in health and strength. I pray that God is in your life and y'all are walking with God and y'all talking with God and in a real good relationship with God. Amen. That's what it's about. It's not rocket science. It's not super complicated. Just walk with God and talk with Him every day. You'll be surprised how your life will be transformed. You'll be surprised how your life will metamorphosize into something that you would never thought. Walk with God and talk with Him and let Him be in your life. Let God will become to what you are in a relationship to Him. If you're in a great relationship uh, with Him, He'll be so great. God will be so great. He'll bless you. He'll show you things. He will allow you to go through some things for the purpose of teaching you, for the purpose of making you a better person. God is all about you. He's on your side. God is all about helping you. If God wasn't all about you, you wouldn't even be here. The oxygen you breathe, he'll tweak that oxygen where you can't even get no oxygen. And God wasn't for you, so He must be for you. You still here, right? So He for you. Don't worry about what you done did wrong and feel like, well, God not with me now. No, if you want God to be with you, He'll be with you. If you want a relationship with God, He will be in a relationship with God. Yes, try to change. Yes, try to become a better person. Yes, try to put down your sin. I'm not saying don't do that, but don't start thinking that God is not with you because you start thinking about your faults and the things and your shortcomings and all that. Who don't have faults? Who don't have shortcomings? I know I got plenty of faults. I know I have plenty of shortcomings. And I'm willing to bet you probably do too. And if you don't think you got them, you got the biggest shortcoming of all is the thinking that you don't have any. Amen. So anyway, we're going to get into the lesson today. I have a quote that I want to read. I'm going to elaborate on it. Uh, if you win all your life, you never learn how to lose. If you win all your life and you win at everything all the time, you never learn the great valuable lesson of losing. Oh yeah, losing can be a blessing. Losing, in a lot of cases, will teach you more about yourself. It'll teach you more about life. It'll teach you more than winning all the time. Sometimes it's okay to lose. And I know that it's easy to win. It's simple to win. You don't have to be taught to win. You seem like you know exactly what to do when you win. You celebrate, right? You celebrate. Some people dance. Some people jump around and get all happy, and your vibrations go through the roof when you win. But when you lose, it's at the total opposite end of the spectrum. You don't celebrate. I don't know anybody that celebrate losing. You feel sad. You feel disappointed in yourself. You feel disappointed that things didn't go how you wanted. You lost. You lost. Right now we on the cusp of the football season. And I watch a lot of football. I watch about as much as an average person. So I watch some football. But in a game, for every winner, there's a loser. Every time a game is played, there's gonna be one winner and one loser. And sometimes I catch myself looking at the people on the losing side. I look at the fans and the players because the camera will show the people that lost, the fans and the players, and it'll show how they are and the things that are that they're going through. And all you see is sadness and depression and disappointment and that pain and that hurt. Your team lost. Your team lost. Even the coach. Everybody wants to win. And then you look at the other, they pan to the other, they go to the other team that won, they all jumping around happy, and patting each other and high-fiving and all this other stuff. Jumping up in the air, high-fiving their whole body in the air. Their whole body high-fiving. Anyway, we're going to talk about losing today. The lessons that we learn. And I want to get this across to you. Losing is not bad. Losing is opportunity to learn. It's an opportunity to learn so many things about yourself. It's an opportunity to learn about the emotion that you're dealing with. It's an opportunity to learn what mistakes you made, why you didn't win. Maybe you didn't try hard enough. Maybe you did. Maybe you gave it all you had. Maybe you didn't plan. Maybe you didn't practice. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you lost. You didn't get the job. You didn't get the promotion. Somebody else did. What did they do that I didn't do? What did they understand that I didn't understand? Now we tempted to go on to this. When we lose, we tempted to say something's unfair. That was unfair. We blame unfairness a lot of times. We know sometimes maybe it do be some unfairness, but you can't let that stop you. You can't let that become your main focus. Something being unfair. You got to learn from losing. You got to learn what you did wrong. And see, God teaches us through losing more than He teaches us through winning. We learn more through losing than we through. Think about the last thing you lost. Think about the last, disappointment where you went up against somebody, whether in a promotion or to get a job or in a sporting event or something like that, and you lost. Think about what you went through. Think about the disappointment. Think about what you learned from that. Think about how you handled that emotion. And where did you go from there? Did it make you want to try harder? Did it make you want to push harder? Or did it make you want to give up? See, that's two type of mindsets. You got some people got that giving up mindset. They're gonna give up. When they lose one time, they give up. When they lose two times, they give up. They might try one or two times, but after that they give up. But you some of the greatest people in the world, some of the most well-known people lost in their life. They lost. Even in the Bible, you hear people losing all the time. You hear Moses having to run from his home. You hear David losing, about to lose his kingdom, but he lost his great standing with God when he laid with another man's wife and then had the man killed using his authority. He was in a losing situation. Even today, you look at I look at the story of Abraham Lincoln. Many of you heard that about how many elections he lost and how much he lost before he became president. Losing. And then I remember hearing a story about Martin Luther King, about when he was a kid, how his dad went somewhere to do something and he saw how bad his dad was mistreated. He watched his dad lose. And because he saw that, it made him stronger. It made him want to try harder. It made him want to push harder. See, losing it stirs something up in you if you let it. And it makes you want to push back. Somebody push you, it makes you want to push back harder. When somebody come at you, it makes you want to come back. Because you hate that feeling of losing. Losing is a lesson. Learn how to lose. Don't play the blame game when you lose. Some people like to lose, like to blame themselves. They like to blame other people. They like to blame the system. They like to blame other races. They want to start putting blame different places. But the thing is, you got to get up. Because whether it's true or not, you got to get up and press forward when you lose. Don't stay down. The main thing I want to get is when you lose, don't stay down. Don't stay down. Get up. Well, how many times can I lose and get back up? As many times as you fall, Find a way to get back up. Find a way to get back up. And if you look for a way, you will find a way. So many people in this world give up and they become bitter and angry and lonely and mad at the world because they lost. Even if you lose a person, you in a relationship and that person decide they don't want to be with you no more. You lost that person. You may have lost them to someone else. It's easy to get depressed, angry, mad at God. But losing is a lesson. Look at losing. Don't look at losing as something that uh, bad that happened to you. Look at losing. Say, what is the lesson in this? What is God trying to teach me here? In fact, I don't even say the word problem. I say, what is God trying to teach me? When I go through something, I don't say the word, this is a problem. I say, God is trying to learn me. God is trying to purge something in me. God is trying to mold something within me. So I say it's more of a lesson than a problem. Lord, what's the lesson that you're trying to teach me in this? What you trying to show me in this? What you trying to get me to understand? See, losing only will make you stronger if you let it. I heard somebody say, an old philosopher, I know a lot of people that use this, what don't kill you, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Something that comes at you and you stood, it knocked you down more than once and you stood back up. And each time you stand up, you're a little bit stronger than the last time. You can take a little more than you took last time. You understand a little bit more than you did last time. So I'm not saying don't try to run from losing. Do your best, try to win. But as controversial as this may sound, embrace the losing. Embrace it in the sense that it's going to make you try harder. It's going to make you a better person. It's going to want to make you push harder. It's going to make you learn some valuable lessons about the situation and your life and yourself. Losing is really a lesson. Remember this, losing is a lesson. Losing is a lesson. Don't look at it as losing, look at it as a lesson. And if you do that, you'll come back stronger. And when you do win and God do lift you up and God do bring you out on top, stay humble. See, losing humbles you first. You got to lose a little bit. When you lose and you win all the time, it's easy to get in pride and start thinking you better than everybody, that you can't lose. Oh, you can lose. All it takes is God for Him to take a little bit of His grace off of you, and you will lose. You will fall like a brick in the ocean. So stay humble before God. And sometimes what losing shows us. It teaches us how to stay humble, knowing that we win by the grace of God. We don't win by our effort. Well, I tried, I practiced, I worked hard, but in the end, it was really the grace of God that helped you. In the end, it's the grace of God that helps me. Amen. So I just wanted to pass that by you. Don't feel so disappointed when you lose. Look at it. Write down what you did wrong. Write down what you said. Write down what you didn't do good enough. You say, well, I didn't try hard enough. Write that down. Well, you say, I didn't practice hard enough. Write that down. Well, I say, I didn't prepare good enough. Write that down. And then when you go back, when you get back on your feet, go through that list again and check off what you did wrong last time and don't do it this time. Go to a different direction with it. Amen. So losing is not bad. Just stay in the game. Get back up and keep on pressing forward. Amen. Thank God. I pray that this message helped you and that you will be blessed and that you will continue the fight, that you will continue to walk with God. Amen. And God bless.